Mingo kinda stocky, homie. Nigga, you a hater if you tell me I ain't poppin', homie.
Yo, it's Jumpman T with Twisted Torch TV. I'm back again. Turn me up in your headphones. It's been a crazy couple weeks, man. I shouted out Terry in the other video. I gotta shout him out again. We've all stated that we've had a lot of issues on the defensive side of the ball. So this video is going to be strictly about defensive free agents we have just signed. I like some of these free agent pickings, man. I think Terry and Arthur took their time. They see what Dean likes. They know Dean likes to blitz and come from safety, corner, linebacker, 3-4-4-3, switch up the scheme. I love it all, man. I'm not even going to lie to you. When we was in high school and we played football, we all knew we did not like teams that blitzed. Because you never know where the blitz was coming. So that was always the issue for the offensive line, the QB, the running back to pick up blocks to see where they're coming. So I think Dean Pease is going to make sure he takes advantage of that. And with these signings, I like it. My first one is Eric Harris from the Oakland Raiders. Not Oakland, I'm sorry, Las Vegas Raiders. So sorry. Number 25, he plays safety. He's an attribute. I feel like he's 6'2". He's gonna take over that Ricardo Allen position, and he hasn't had any injuries. He's a warrior. He knows how to get people lined up. He makes plays on the field. He is an excellent talent as far as an upgrade from Ricardo based on the previous 2 years, I can say. Before that, Ricardo may have had an edge, but based on these previous 2 years, this guy's phenomenal, man. And when he gets his hands on the football, he returns it. That's what I like to see from defensive backs. He attacks the ball. He knows where the ball is going at. He reads the coverages. He reads the field. He has phenomenal eye vision, bro. I swear. He has the eye out there. If you watch the Las Vegas Raiders, he has the eye. It's so crazy. I remember a game 2 years ago when he was playing the Chargers, and this is when Phillip Rivers was with the Chargers. He had a field day on Phillip Rivers. 2 INTs. He returned one. He was just reading Phillip Rivers' eyes, man. And that's a top 20 QB in the world. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to read that playmaking ability. You can see it on the field, bro. He was excellent. As far as his numbers, 29 starts, 131 solo tackles, 5 INTs, 2 touchdowns returned, 20 pass breakups. He even had a pass breakup on my homie Brashad Perriman, who played for the Jets. It looked like it was a bad throw too. He threw it to inside, but Eric was there to make the play. You know what I'm saying? And some safeties, they're a tad bit too late to where they can't make the pass breakup. They only can make a tackle. I need safeties that can make pass breakups, return INTs, pick off the ball. And I think Eric in that position is going to make a lot of plays. He's also going to line people up. Something Ricardo Allen was good at doing these past 3 years, being a captain, lining people up. I think Eric is going to be that same type person. And we got to also be honest, Ricardo Allen was 5'9", playing safety. This guy is 6'2". So he's going to be able to jump up for footballs, all type of that, man. I really like his game, and I think it's going to expand in Dean Pease' defense. My next person is Brandon Copeland. Copeland played for the Lions, the Jets, and the Pats. So anybody that plays for the Pats, man, they're not going to draw. You're not going to get penalties from them. They're going to always be where they're supposed to be. And I think Copeland will be good at that. Let's talk about his stats a little bit. 96 tackles, 7 sacks, 4 pass breakups, and 18 starts. So I already know why Dean got him. I already know why Dean Pease got him, honestly, because we're going to do rotation when it comes to the DNs and linebackers in this 3-4 situation. We pretty much have starters, man. Malik Walker, Deion, Fourier, but he's going to add a different level when it comes to blitzing the QB. So when Malik Walker gets tired, when Fourier gets tired, he's going to come in, sub him in. Let's get it. He has pass rush abilities. Based on him getting 7 sacks, that's pretty much what we know what we got him for. And he can cover running backs and tight ends on occasional, but I really just look for him to be a box linebacker that can tackle and make plays when his number is called. That's what I look for him. Special teams, second team, that's what I look for. My next person is Barcavis Mingo. We all know him from the Browns previously. He played for the Bears last year. 40 stars, 24 tackles for loss, 12.5 sacks in his career. This is also another signing of a person that can add depth to the linebacking core and has pass rush ability. Hey, let's call it a spade, bro. The defensive line didn't get it done as far as when it comes to rushing the QB. The linebackers got it done majority of the scheme. So that's also why Dean Pease was coming here, because he was able to in his previous schemes, get linebackers to their best potential. So I'm just imagining what these two linebackers, Copeland and Mingo, are going to do with Deion Jones and Fourier. It's going to be a lot of heat coming from that front seven, man. Even in the second string type of position, you know what I'm saying? When Deion really goes out, Fourier really goes out, but we'll be able to help them take breaks more with these two added pieces. We know why we added them. They're going to be box linebackers, play the outside, rush on occasion. I like that, but Malik Walker is my X factor coming into this season. My last person is Fabian Morrowi. He's a cornerback who played for the Washington football team last year. He had 2 INTs last year. He has 6 INTs in 4 seasons. I like him, man, because he reads the QB, 1. He breaks on the football, 2. And he's not afraid to tackle. Those are the 3 biggest X factors when it comes to corners and safeties. You have to be able to break on the ball. You have to be able to tackle when it's one-on-one. You got to tackle. If we listen to everybody, you're on an island by yourself, a la Revis, a la Patrick Peterson. You have to be able to tackle. I like him going into the fold as far as that second corner. We might still draft a corner, I don't know, but I like him because he has speed. He's still young. AJ Terrell's like 24, he's 26, so they're going to still be able to gel as far as a young secondary. I think based on the Washington football team, one thing that's different, they had killers on that front 4. They was getting pressure on the front 4. They didn't have to blitz extra people, so I'm sure he had a lot more help back then with the football team. But with this team, you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's, my brother, because sometimes people make mistakes. They're a young team. With Dean Pease being the fold, I think that they'll be better as a front 7, but it's going to be occasions where you're going to have to be on the island. You're going to have to make that play. And I can see that for him because he has speed, he has IQ, and he shows. Even, this is one thing I like about this guy. When the game is on the line, he makes plays. He's jumping routes. He's not scared to give up a big play. That's going to come as a corner. You're going to make mistakes, but you have to be there when it's crunch time to make that big play. A la Alfred. We all remember how Alfred used to be when the game's on the line. He'll make a pick 6 versus the Washington Redskins back in the day when he picked 6 at the end of the game. He had 2 picks that game. So I'm looking at him to be kind of an Alfred, but he's going to be more of a technician, and he's going to be able to jam a little bit better than Alfred. I think he's more physical than Alfred if we're being honest as a fold. I like these signings, man. You can tell that the GM, the offensive coach, the head coach, the defensive coordinator, they're all in the film working together, man. They're showing each other what's going to be our weaknesses and how we can expand to make it from a weakness to a strength. One thing Terry did say, Mr. Terry, the GM, he did state, we're going to add to strengths as well in the draft. So I'm looking forward to that. He got a lot of pieces on defense. We only got a couple on offense, so the draft I think is going to be a mixture. But for that 4th pick, it's still going to be up in the air, man. We really don't know. A lot of people thinking QB. Ever since we restructured Matt Ryan, I don't see that. We could get a corner. I like that. But if we're going to get a corner, we might as well trade down. So I don't know how it's going to work as far as that 4th pick. I'm looking to grab capital, man. If we're just being honest, let's grab this capital. Let's get 2 picks in 1 so we can add to this team for the future. A lot of people think we're going to be rebuilding. I don't see that. When you have a QB in the fold like Matt Ryan, who's pretty much seen every coverage. Like, people used to cover zero him and blitz 8 people before. He's seen it all. He knows every coverage. And with this scheme, as far as Arthur Smith in this scheme, I'm telling you, the running backs are going to make it more easier for Matt Ryan to throw to where he doesn't throw 40 times a game. Let's get it to 25 and 30. You know what I'm saying? If we get those numbers down, we're going to be able to keep the defense fresh and on the field. A lot of times when we lose game, the defense is on the field a lot in the second half, and they get tired. Everybody is not Shannon Sharp. I'm just keeping it real. Everybody's not LeBron James. So people do get tired. So we have to control the ball and stop offenses or getting turnovers. I'm not really worried about having a top 10 defense as long as the defense is optimistic. And with Dean Pease, the defense will be optimistic. If I got a slot corner coming from left side and he just shifted over in motion and he's blitzing, I don't really know that. So that's going to cause the QB to make errant throws and make decisions on the fly. A lot of times last year, we didn't force QBs to make decisions on the fly. And I think with these pickups in the draft, it will be something special moving forward. So, hey, appreciate you guys, man, subscribing to the channel, liking the content, leaving a comment, man. Hey, man, shouts out to the fans, bro. Hey, y'all the real MVPs. You know what I'm saying? So keep it moving, keep it pushing, man. And make sure you check on your mental health, bro. I stated this in the last video, but I really mean it, man. Like, going through these tough times, you just don't know what tomorrow might bring. So make sure you have somebody that you can discuss situations with, get stuff off your chest, man. It's always a good thing when you're able to have someone to talk to. So shouts out to all my fans. Shouts out to everybody that's going to be a fan down the line. We're going to push to 1,000. We're going to push to get this channel going stupid, bro. Just imagine what it's going to be when I get some more stuff added to this room. I promise you. But stay locked into the content. I appreciate y'all, man. Jumpman T, Twisted Torch TV.
Keep that sucker shit up out of my face. If I see it, don't speak, I'm like Cardi B. My brother died and took a part of me. Bitch, I feel like I'm one of the greats. I don't see him going hard as me. Keep that sucker shit up out of my face. I'm only eating with who start with me. See this shit from the heart with me. A constant grind make it hard to sleep. I feel like the last of a dying breed. It's like I'm one of a kind. I got this sticking in 9. I got some shit on my mind. Cause I wasted so much of my time. And God was sending me signs. I remember I didn't have a dime. Could pay a bitch to hit my line. I remember I didn't have a dime. Could pay a bitch to hit my line. Just for to see what's I'm fine. Would just let you know that I'm fine. I never needed no one to look out. I never needed no one for the vouch. All of this shit I did it.